All right, welcome to the Canary in the Cage podcast. I'm Ron Morgan, my co-host
Dave Havlicek.
We're here to educate you, entertain you, and hopefully give you a giggle or two.
Yeah, before we get into it, let's talk about Monero.
Oh, we got new breaking news on Monero?
Well, we got a donation from Dormouse again. 0.00023471 Monero.
Awesome.
And that is approximately 2 cents or 5 cents or something like that.
I was going to joke, is it a nickel?
Yeah.
It is a nickel.
It's a nickel. And it came with a message.
But we love them all.
Yeah. So as I have promised on Matrix, here's to thee. You are welcome for securing your transactions on your favorite blockchain. I have only hit one mining share over the whole weekend. So yeah, apparently Dormouse is doing some mining. And that was his rewards for mining. So
all right. Good luck on your mining.
And nobody won this week's challenge.
So no one can find if not, I have a criminal record.
So sorry, Oliver Chase. I saw that you tried, but you were wrong. So
you didn't say pedophile, did you?
No, he said he couldn't find anything.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to roll that over to this week's challenge. So that's going to be 0.02.
Do we have this week's challenge?
Not yet. It's going to be, might be a secret word, might be something else.
Well, it's going to be a surprise.
Actually, I do have an idea for it, so maybe we'll do that. But so the winner of this week will get 0.02 plus Dormouse's donation.
Sweet. So Biden did maybe, hopefully, kind of his last interview.
Oh yeah.
It was typical Biden mumble, a word.
I'm surprised I don't see it. Like, I don't see people posting on this, and it's not on X anywhere.
I think we're all just like, fucking grandpa, just go home. Just take grandma, go home. Don't get run over by a reindeer, and that kind of shit. But no, does he think he did a good job, or is he just lying?
Well, he's been a liar his whole life.
No, I get that. He's had gaffes his whole life, but
now, okay, I think this is something he actually has in common with Trump. Like, Trump will insist he's done a good job on everything ever his whole life.
No. Trump does the best ever.
Well, yeah. But, like, he's had several failed businesses. Now, obviously, if you open 100 businesses and 10 fail, you're still successful.
Well, failed business, that's the American way. I mean, you just go bankrupt on it and move on to the next one.
But he'll still say that the failed ones were great, right? Like, you just let it go, man. You lost. Your steaks were bad. You like your steak well done with ketchup.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, he's a psychopath.
Well, he eats McDonald's. He loves McDonald's. Like,
I got McDonald's. I didn't know the fucking rare. I mean,
he has terrible taste in food, which hey, that's fine, right? Just stay out of the food business.
But he is like almost 80, and he's mobile.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not saying like,
no, but I'm saying I eat my shit rare to blue. So like I need blood. What's technically not blood.
I think he's always eaten it that way.
No, I know, but I do. I gotta have a biscuit to soak up the blood.
But both him and Biden will never ever admit that anything they did was wrong ever. Like you could just like show them a video like here you're wrong. No, I wasn't. Right? It's narcissism. Like we do need narcissists in the world.
I'm cool with narcissism. So, who is the hardest working person in the Biden staff?
I don't even know who works in the Biden staff.
Well, it's not, I don't necessarily have a name for it. It's more of the position. Just because he mumbles, and it's been the entire 4 years. The sign language interpreter. You're like, dude, that's offensive. No, it's this. No, it's offensive. No, it's.
Hey, I put closed captions on all our videos. I do that myself. Okay. It's for you deaf listeners out there.
Yeah, and I know I've talked about this before, but it's just this is going to kind of tie into what Congress or what the House tried to do yesterday. They don't get it. No. The internet is here.
Yeah,
we are alive. We're X and Rumble. We're organizing. We're stopping the bullshit.
Right,
and they don't get it. They're just like, what? There was a reporter in the offices where Congress members' offices are. I don't know. Is that I don't know what building that is.
Yeah, that's in the Capitol.
And they're like, the phones were ringing off the hooks yesterday. Because a lot of the right-wing podcasts is like, call. Be nice, don't insult, be firm. And that plus Elon Musk going autistic on Twitter, on X yesterday. Holy shit, we fucking have success.
Well, okay, so we're talking about the spending bill, right? Like the
omnibus bill,
1,500-page bill that they come out with, and people have pictures of it. Where it's just like a giant fucking stack of paper, and I mean, like, no one read that. No one read that.
Yes, he did.
Well, Elon Musk read it because
Vivek,
yeah.
But no, what they're doing is they're using Not chat. They're using an AI.
Yeah.
And they're uploading it. They're putting in certain keywords. So fuck you, cool. AI is working for us, people.
That is pretty cool. But so I saw that the bill failed, and they came out with a replacement that's like 115 pages.
And that failed too.
Oh, it did? Okay, good, because that bill's a piece of shit.
Fuck them all. I mean, seriously. I mean, there was what, $850,000 for a gay senior home. I mean, seriously?
Well, but the gay seniors need a place to live, right?
No, I'm all for gay seniors hanging out together, by all means, but hey, we gotta pay for that?
Yeah, they are the highest. They are one of the highest income brackets. Like, why
are
we?
No kids,
right? Why are we paying for this?
Was it $15 million to pay Egyptian college tuition?
Like college in Egypt, or
college in Egypt, pay their tuition.
Why?
I don't know. $400K for gay activist group to teach elementary kids about being trans. Did they not fucking pay attention to what happened in November? A mandate happened. Now the kind of trace whatever. I'm gonna leave that fucking dude alone. He's an idiot. He knows he's not even a whole number. And then this is my best one, because this might be a Monero challenge if you want. It's up to you.
Well, what is it?
What the fuck is a DEI zoo?
A diversity, equity, inclusion zoo.
Zoo.
Yeah.
So the animals?
Maybe you have like albino animals or gay animals, like, because there's gay penguins out there.
Not gay ducks though, because they mate for life.
There are tigers that develop all black fur, so like the black tigers maybe. Because they're not panthers, they're actually tigers, and you can, if you zoom in, like you can see the stripes through the black fur. But
yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
And then the last one, and again, this goes to, hey, we sent you guys a fucking mandate. Pay attention, because we are, and we're going to be loud and obnoxious about it, and we're not going to tolerate this shit. $400K for a group to give clothes to teens to hide their gender. We're done with this. We're done.
You can't buy clothes. You can't go to Target. Go to the men's section.
I know.
What are you talking about?
Target's owned by BlackRock. They got this women. You can tuck it and stuff. What?
You know, women are always complaining that like their clothes don't have enough pockets or any pockets at all, or fake pockets.
Yeah.
Go to the men's section. You're not banned from buying.
And we don't care.
God damn it.
But so now we got to talk about Speaker Johnson.
Well, but no, you missed the best one.
Oh, what was the best one?
They gave themselves a 40% raise.
Well, yeah, but they haven't had a raise since 2012.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
They're making $174K.
Do your fucking job. So now that you transitioned to that, so have you heard the fight between Cat Turd and the eye patch dude?
Yeah.
Crenshaw?
Yeah.
And he did. So apparently Cat Turd was supporting another poster.
Yeah.
And then that was going back within Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Or the pirate.
Right. Eye Patch McCain.
Eye Patch McCain, that is his nickname. That is great. And then Cat Turd got involved, and this guy just went off on Cat Turd.
Yeah, he did.
And Cat Turd's like, well, we don't make enough money in Congress. He's like, yeah, well, you've been an excellent stock trader since you joined Congress.
Right, you're multimillionaires from the
And he goes, I've only invested $200,000.
Oh, where'd that come from?
And the community note came up. This year alone, you invested $400,000.
Oh, my God.
So, Crenshaw, you came in. You might have been a hero. But you're zero.
Yeah, I had an interesting take on this one, because some guy was, I don't know who it was, I replied to them on X, but they were saying, oh, this is how Congress people talk to citizens? And I replied like, well, actually, I would prefer that they do this more. Just be right.
Yeah,
right? He's wrong, and he's an asshole. But be right and be an asshole.
Be angry, be passionate. I don't care if you say the word fuck.
Yeah.
But be right.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was hysterical reading all that stuff.
If Thomas Massey came out with this kind of,
oh, now we're bringing up Massey.
If I won the Congress, I'd be talking this way still.
Yeah,
you're a fucking retard.
Massey,
yes, I represent you. You're a retard.
The superhero of Congress. He wants to join the Elon Musk and Vivek on the the Doge.
Nice.
So Massey, please, because guess what Massey did 6 months ago.
Lots of things.
Predicted this bullshit is happening fucking now. He goes, they're going to wait till December 20th.
Yeah, okay.
They're going to try to push this bill through. They're going to be like, vote for it or don't see your kids at Christmas. So Congress, guess what? Fuck you. Don't see your kids at Christmas.
You know, you're rich. Fly your kids into D.C. What the fuck?
Oh, D.C.'s a crime-ridden hellhole.
I don't care. That's not my problem.
Yeah. Shut it down. Shut the fucking government down.
Yeah, so the new bill, they cut out a lot of the pork, which, fair enough. But here's the thing. Like, you mentioned a bunch of figures. like 400,000, 800,000. That is a tiny fraction of the percent of what the bill is spending.
Oh shit!
So,
yeah.
So the bill that they kept, which is 116 pages, which you said they rejected too, still spending like $4 trillion. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you spending $4 trillion on?
But it's for the Democrats revolted on that one.
I don't care who does it. Get it out.
I'm good. Shut it down. We don't need you. The last time there was government... So there was a government shutdown, probably had to be 2019, maybe 2018.
Okay.
And I had already booked airline flight to Los Angeles.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, dear God, TSA, it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And it was a 3-day weekend, so we came back on a Monday. We went to the airport on Monday. We showed up like 3 hours early. There was no line. TSA went through just fine. Guess what? And the reason they don't want
private.
No, they had some TSA.
Oh, okay.
Still working. But here's the thing, government. The reason you don't want to shut down, you don't want us to know how good our life would be without you.
I saw a meme that like the Spanish government shut down for like 10 months. Yeah. And like the GDP went like way up.
Yeah. Shocker. Shut it down. We don't care. And by the way, first of all, the pet peeve of mine, the military does get paid. So quit fucking saying it. There's one branch in the National Guard, and it's not even like the full-time National Guard. It's like one entity in the National Guard that doesn't get paid.
Oh darn.
And it might be the part-time people.
Right.
So now they can actually say the military doesn't get paid. You don't want to pay the military at Christmas time? Yes, we're going to pay our military.
Actually, I don't. Fuck them. Hey, we're not at war.
Well, are we?
No.
I think we are.
Congress has declared war since 1941. We're not at war.
Wait, so no wars have been declared by Congress?
No, not since Not even after
9/11?
No.
Oh, wow.
Well, declare war on who?
That's true.
It was a state action.
Because it's a police. Because everything now is a police action.
Right.
It's never a war.
Right. Which is not. I mean, that's not in the Constitution. I've only read it like 1,000 times. It's not in there.
Yeah, but no, it just irritates me. Oh, you don't want farmers getting the subsidies?
No.
You don't want You don't want to help people? No, this one's great though. You don't want to help the hurricane victims in North Carolina?
No.
They were calling into Congress going, yes, we need help, but not this way. So fucking awesome, North Carolina. I'm sorry the position you're in. I hope everything works out for you, but good job.
A lot of the reps were like bitching, no, you don't want to help the disaster victims. And I would reply, well, you can write a bill right now that does that. Why aren't you doing it?
One bill. Right. One bill, one page. So I hope it shuts down. I've gone through, 4 or 5 government shutdowns in my life, at least ones that I knew of.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happened.
Right, nothing happened.
We didn't get attacked by Russia.
Well, there were some bad things that happened.
Oh.
So if you wanted to go visit like the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone National Park, they placed a guy there that would stand there and tell you, sorry, folks, park's closed.
Well, no, one time they left the park open, but they weren't cleaning the bathrooms. So my question is, why does Congress get paid during a government shutdown?
I don't know. I don't know.
See, they should be the ones that lose the fucking money. But and here's the thing. Here's the breaking news, people. If you don't get paid, you're still getting paid. It's just going to come a couple weeks later.
Right.
So don't freak out over this. Shut the government down. We don't need you. Let's actually have a Merry Christmas. And that's how. Because it's funny. You know that movie? With the BB gun, the slide,
Christmas Story.
Yeah. And all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Yeah.
Well, I used to say this a lot. I was going to do it to Speaker Johnson, but I'm like, I'm going to visit from the FBI. Because I was going to say, all I want for Christmas is Speaker Johnson's 2 front teeth. Now, not a threat. I don't know where the guy is. I don't know. Not coming after his 2 front teeth. But if somebody wants to take him and send him to me, I'll take him. No, this is not a threat. Dear God, I don't need FBI.
You're going to get like 20 packages of teeth in the mail. And be like,
no, so there was
which one's the right one?
I know. There was a TV show that got canceled like after a season. It was called Jericho.
Okay.
And it got canceled on a cliffhanger because they a decade or 2 ago, that's how they ended series, on a cliffhanger. Yep. So they in the TV show, the granddad was telling his grandson like about sending peanuts to a government official that did him wrong. These motherfuckers blasted bags of peanuts to the execs of whatever TV show that was, whatever network that was on, and they brought it back for a half a season to end it. So shit does work. We organize, we fight. I don't go much further because I don't want to be arrested. Oh, shit. Okay, I no one can answer this goddamn question.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the lady in Florida got arrested?
Does Florida, everyone gets arrested in Florida. What are you talking about?
I guess that was pretty vague. She was on the phone with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they denied her claim. And then she said those 3 words.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, she said, you people are next.
Right, okay, but you people are next.
Yeah.
But she also said the 3 words, and the last word...
Deny, depose, something, yeah.
Or depose. What does depose mean?
To go to court. Yeah.
You people are next. How is that a threat?
Well, no, hold on. So the charges were dropped.
Huh?
The charges were dropped.
When?
Like last week sometime.
Because I haven't heard that. Because I'm like, she's going to become a million because she's going to fucking sue you guys.
I don't know, man. That's a close
threat.
It's a close.
But let's talk about that.
Close one. No, first of all, wait. Before we get into that, I don't think threats should be against the law. It's part of the First Amendment. Free speech is free speech.
If the threat is viable,
don't care.
No, you're right. I agree.
If you say I'm going to punch you, and then you punch them, the punching them is the crime.
No, you have a great point. Because what if you're a woman being harassed by a man, whether it be your husband, boyfriend, or stranger? Well, he's stalking me. He's watching me. He's taking pictures of me. Well, ma'am, has he done anything wrong yet? No. Well, we can't help you.
Okay.
So what did she do wrong?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
she did nothing wrong.
Within the
you're right. I agree with you.
Yeah. The problem is, like, the laws right now are all fucked up. Like, we have laws for harassment and stalking and threats. And, like, these are all subjective and vague. And, like, there's no way to resolve it. Just like, dude, let everybody arm themselves, right? Get rid of all these gun control laws. Get rid of waiting periods. And if a woman feels threatened, buy a fucking gun. And if he does something, he's not a threat anymore. Thank you.
Well, that's actually the biggest concern with the red flag laws.
Right.
Because what if I was abusing my wife?
Then you would get her guns taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's she going to protect herself from me?
She's not.
Well, she's a frying pan, but I don't think the frying pan's...
And then the cops are going to say, we can't do anything.
Has he hit you yet? Right. Nope. Okay, calls when he does. You motherfuckers. So, let's talk about Luigi.
Yeah.
The good-looking criminal.
Well, you said it.
I'm just going off what the women are saying online. They love this guy. What he did was wrong. He should not have killed anybody. But they're overcharging him.
I don't even know what they're charging him with. It's first-degree murder, isn't it?
They went from second to first, which I agree with.
Well, New York has weird definitions of murder. I don't know if you know this.
Well, it's probably the high numbers of murder. Chicago.
Well, no, they have weird definitions of first degree versus second degree. So, like, it's not.
But I'm not even going. The first degree, I agree with. It was planned. It was thought out. Okay. And it was first-degree murder.
Yeah.
But they're calling him a terrorist. And they're going after the death penalty. So, maybe this could be the Monero challenge. When's the last time New York State killed somebody?
Probably 2 days ago.
1963.
Really?
Yep.
But if it's been legal there... Yeah, but if it's legal, why aren't you... I don't know. That's
1963.
Weird. Yeah, I don't think...
So, I mean, do they have to buy a new electric chair to bring the gallows out? I don't even understand.
They do an injection now, right?
Fucking Twinkie eater, you're overcharging him. If I was on that jury, I'd find him not guilty because you're fucking overcharging him. Charge him for what he did, lock his ass up, put him in a box for the rest of his life.
Yeah, it's not...
We're cool.
I don't think it's terrorism. Like,
but that's the problem with prosecutors.
Yeah.
And fucking Alan Bragg, the Twinkie eater, his butt still hurt from when Trump spanked him. So now he's trying to get his name back in the news. You're overcharging it, dude. Your jury's going to turn on you, and I hope they do.
Well, speaking of that...
But hold on. So I want to ask the question here.
Okay.
If people murder people, and they do all the time in this country, school shootings, workplace shootings, shooting grandma, whatever, do they get the death penalty?
Usually no.
But the guy who shot one guy, it was the CEO... He's getting the death penalty.
He's a CEO.
Because he's rich and wealthy. Oh, I see. So you only want to go after the fucking protect the wealthy people? Fuck you, Alan Bragg.
Now,
I'm in Nevada. Come at me.
The most charitable explanation is that he's inspiring all these copycat wannabes.
You know what? So what? TV does that. Cartoons do that. If I hit a 2x4 right now, I put it on my shoulder, I'd spit it, hit you in the head with it. Just like the Three Stooges did.
That would be the argument. I mean,
it's overcharging. These prosecutors get out of control.
Well, now, wait. What's the criteria for death penalty in New York anyway? I don't know.
Okay, so it take the word terrorism out of it.
Right.
Judge him for first-degree murder.
Yeah.
And no, you haven't killed anybody in like 30, 40, 50 years. 63 to... We missed the anniversary, so that's 60, like 60 years.
Yeah, 60 years.
61 years. So, you know what? Maybe just lock his ass up. He did nothing special. He didn't kill a cop, because the cop will get you the death penalty, or could get you the death penalty.
Yeah.
But a CEO? So you're just going to protect the wealthy in this country? Really? What about us? It just goes to show this country is out of fucking control. The government does what they want. They don't care about us. We're expendable. But by all means, you shoot a CEO. Do not shoot CEOs. I am not advocating for that. But if you shoot a CEO, you get the death penalty? Really? That's bullshit.
Who decides death? Is it the judge that decides, or does the jury?
Prosecutor. The prosecutor decides the charges, and then he's got to sell them to the jury.
So the jury decides the sentence in New York.
So the jury will decide the guilt or innocence of an individual, or the guilt or the not guilty plea.
Right.
Apparently, no one's innocent.
But in some states, the jury decides the death penalty as well, and I don't know if that's New York or not.
Okay, well, since they haven't killed somebody since 63, I guess we don't really have a way to go back to. But you haven't done it in 40, 50, 60 years, dude. Just move on and do your shit and do your job.
Well, I want to pay for this fucking guy's prison.
Yeah, but the electric share, how much electricity cost? You know what electricity cost is now?
Not that much.
Pretty sure not one person understood one word I just said. But that's cool, because if my president can do it, so can I. No, I don't want to pay for him in prison either. And I truly, because I believe our prison, well, I'm not going to get into the whole prison system rant. But the reality is he committed a crime. He needs to be held accountable for it. But don't fucking overcharge. Don't undercharge and don't overcharge. It's not that hard to do, people.
Right. Well,
it's shot CEO in leg, shot CEO in back, ran away, bought coffee, stayed at a hostel. Followed him. Oh, that's first degree murder.
Speaking of overcharging, they're going to give Derek Chauvin a new trial.
And they should.
Yeah, I mean,
100% they should.
Well, see, that again, like, I think he deserves to be in prison.
So, do you know his knee was actually on the dude's shoulders and not his neck?
I don't care.
Do you know the training video that the cops went through?
I don't care.
Said this is how you do it?
I don't care.
The dude released his autopsy.
They have.
And what was in it? A whole bunch of drugs.
Yeah, so what?
The defense attorney was going to have the drug dealer go up as a witness and say how much drugs. I don't even know how that one came about. But the judge would not allow the drug dealer to testify.
Well, so that's the thing, is you're talking about overcharging, is they overcharged him.
Yes, they did.
And now, like, they're going to have to redo it, and now he might go free, where I don't think he should go free.
Really?
I think he should have negligent homicide on his record. And I think that's like 10 years.
Okay, but why is it negligent homicide?
Because whether there was fentanyl in the system or not, he caused the whole situation to where he caused the death.
Okay, so George Floyd, where did he die at?
Was he on the street, or was he in the
hospital?
In the hospital, okay.
So he made it to the hospital alive.
Yeah, okay.
How does that choke someone out?
Because he's the one who caused the whole situation in the first place.
No, the drugs in George Floyd's system.
No. The reason the drugs were in the system is because the cop. Well, okay. He had the drugs.
Give him a fair trial, and I will accept whatever the outcome is.
Okay, so he swallowed the drugs because the cops showed up.
Okay.
And he didn't want to get caught with drugs, right?
That's what I do with my drugs.
Yeah, of course. So now Chauvin. Okay, so like there was this whole thing where they're trying to get him in the car, and he's like freaking the fuck out because of all the drugs, and like he doesn't want to get in the car. He's having a panic attack, and they take him out. And that's when, like, Chauvin gets on top of him. Like, why? You don't have to be on top of him.
No, he was a big dude.
He wasn't hurting anybody.
And we all know cops like to punish you.
Yeah, so, like, dude, just fucking... you had him in cuffs already. Just put him on the ground and let him sit there.
I'm not saying Derek Chauvin was right. What I'm saying is he didn't get a fair trial.
No, absolutely not. That's a problem because...
Give him a fair trial. Well, but that was his training.
I don't give a fuck. You're an adult person. You are responsible for your actions. It doesn't matter what some other man told you to do. That I was just doing my job does not fly in America.
It does a lot of times, but not all. But you're right, not all the time.
It shouldn't. And put the police chief on trial too. Put the guy who made the training video on trial.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, don't just ignore it. No, that should be on trial. Like, that's all bullshit. You shouldn't have that in the training manual. And it was bullshit that they fucking try to deny it and throw Chauvin under the bus about that. Well, we didn't train him to do that. Yes, you fucking did. Yeah. So fuck all these people.
Well, no, it was caught up in the hysteria of the COVID era.
Right.
And he got railroaded. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not. You want to lock a cop up? Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that too, because they kind of do.
It should have been negligent homicide,
but
that's
do it the right way. Allow witnesses to come in.
Right.
Allow this shit to happen and let it play out right, and let us know how it's working out. So, we had another school shooter.
Yeah, I didn't pay much attention to that.
The fucking sheriff and the governor of Wisconsin. We're not going to release their gender. Really?
What?
Really? I mean, we want to know. I mean, we need to kind of know, so we kind of pay attention to stuff. Apparently, I think the new story is it was a cis female or someone born female.
Know. I have no idea.
And
I didn't pay attention.
It was horrible, and she's dead. So that's probably.
I saw people bitching about gun control, and just like, fuck you. Let the teachers arm themselves. That'll solve the problem.
Yeah, well, no, but there was like what two conversations in the past month over gun control and how they confiscate guns. There was a school shooting.
Yeah.
And then when Luigi shot the CEO, people came up. Wait. No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Oh, shit. So when you shoot a CEO, we the people, or some of the people, say it's cool, it's okay.
Right.
The government goes, we're going to kill you if you kill a CEO. We're not going to kill somebody who killed 5 people, but we'll kill the one guy who killed one guy. Fucking stop it. We're all the same. I don't care how much money you got in my pocket. I don't care what my job title is. We're all the same. And you politicians... You fucking put on notice. We're coming after you guys too. Not in a threatening way, and we're not going to take you 2 front teeth. What we're going to do is we're going to hold you accountable. We're going to call you. We're going to let you know when we disagree with you, and we're going to primary the shit out of anybody.
Did you hear what Rand Paul suggested?
Yes.
So
you can't do it though.
Yes, you can.
Go ahead.
So he said that we should elect Elon Musk the Speaker of the House.
So it wouldn't be elect, it would be appoint.
Or appoint, yeah.
But we can't do that.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Tell me why. Tell me why you think we can.
Because it doesn't say anywhere that the Speaker of the House has to be a member of the House.
Yes, you're 100% correct.
Okay.
But guess what else it says? What position is the Speaker of the House in when it comes to the presidency?
They're like third in line. Third line. Yeah, I don't think that matters.
You gotta be American-born citizen.
I don't think you do.
Because it came out today. You have to be an American-born citizen because you are in the succession of.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
So Musk would become president.
He just wouldn't become president.
So then
they would skip him and go to the next guy.
Go to the general.
I don't know.
I believe a general comes next.
Well, okay, then there you go.
That's not what I'm hearing.
The Constitution doesn't say that.
Well, what does the Constitution say?
It says that a president must be a natural-born citizen.
Right.
And then it lists the succession. In the 12th Amendment, I want to say.
Probably.
But it doesn't say that the Speaker must be this and the Vice President must be this.
Can the Vice President be
yes.
non-born?
Yes.
Non-American born? Yes. Non-born?
Yes.
Really?
Well, unless...
I'm
pretty sure the Constitution doesn't say Vice President has to be.
That's a great interpretation of the law. Because it's not something that the forefathers thought of when they wrote the Constitution. Well, actually, the forefathers really would have written that amendment.
I'm pretty sure they did think of it. But let me hold on. Let me double check the Vice President because I'm not.
I would think they would. And by the way, I'm still really cool with Trump's VP pick.
Yeah, it's only the president that has to be a natural-born citizen.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would just skip that person.
So you would presumably just skip them.
So what is the succession? It's President, Vice, Speaker of the House.
12th Amendment.
I believe it goes to military, not to the Senate.
I'm not sure it even goes further than
No, there's generals involved in it.
I don't think so.
Then I do know. I know that to be true.
I don't think so.
You're going to find out that magic box you're typing shit into.
Let's see, 12th Amendment. Oh, God, this is really long. Electors meeting this blah, blah,
So should I do dead air for the next, 30 minutes while he reads all that shit and realizes that I'm right?
Hold on.
Let's see how else I can entertain you.
Fuck me, dude. Where is this shit?
We did the cat turd pirate fight, which by the way, actually...
So the Vice President does have to be a citizen, and that was added by the 12th Amendment.
But a citizen is different than natural born citizen.
No, it says no person constitutionally eligible to president can be vice president.
But now, okay, but wasn't there a precedent set back in 2008?
What do you mean?
That the president doesn't need to be a natural born citizen again anymore?
No.
Yeah. Come on, do the math.
Get out
of
here.
Math.
Get out of here.
I'm not a birther, but I will make that joke every time I can.
Where the fuck is the succession?
Oh, Lordy, what else do I got here? Let me go to my Trust Zero Chromebook. We talked about the omnibus. Fuck you, Speaker Johnson. You need to go home. You're out of office in 2 years. We are all going to come at you, bro. We're all going to do it. You showed your true colors. You're a piece of shit, and you have no desire to do your job as a Republican. You're part of the Uniparty, and you're a rhino. So you got to go. And now, I don't know. I'm not from Louisiana, so I really can't do a whole lot against you. But guess who's coming for you? Elon Musk. He's bringing his checkbook. So you're done.
Jesus Christ, this is fucking long and...
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
You went down a rabbit hole, so I'm just going to start talking.
Okay, so there it goes. Vice President to Speaker to President Pro Temp of the Senate, Secretary of State, then it goes through the Cabinet, which I don't know how the fuck that makes any sense, but...
Oh, so it does go to the Senate, and then the Cabinet, and then the generals.
Yeah. Well, I don't even see generals on there, so...
I know that somewhere, somehow, they do fall into the succession. Although I think I saw that in a movie, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't. So only the president and vice president have to be natural-born citizens and 35 years old and all that shit. It doesn't say the Secretary of State has to, or the Speaker of the House has to be. So presumably, it just skips them to the next guy.
Huh. Okay.
So I believe Elon Musk is qualified to be the Speaker of the House.
Then put him in. Because they lost their minds with Elon Musk.
Oh yeah, like, I love it.
Oh, he's acting like the president. So Trump is just going to let him run the country? Yeah, maybe he will. And you know what? We're going to love it.
It'll be better.
You put Trump, Vance, and Musk together, and don't forget Kennedy. Throw a little bit. You got Pepper and Kennedy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. This country's going to change. But what's that fucking old gay dude from the Carolinas? No. Maybe we should hook them up.
Lindsey Graham?
Yeah, Lindsey Graham. It's funny you got that on the site. I said very few words and you're like, Lindsey Graham?
I heard a Carolina in there.
I know. So maybe Chase Oliver and Lindsey Graham should hook up. and Lindsey Graham, I hate the dude. I don't like him, but he said something about 2 weeks ago that I'm like, oh, I actually dig that. He said, I always vote yes on the president's picks.
Oh, yeah.
He said, regardless of Republican, regardless of Democrat, I want them to be successful. So you've done that, and now you're going to pull that plug on Kennedy? Let him in. What are you scared of? Yeah. You're going to get more money from the pharmaceuticals? The drug companies are going, we can't let Kennedy in. That's the guy we want in. You cocksucker.
I don't like everything
literally. I don't know. Is he a topper?
No, he's not gay.
Is he a topper or bottom?
He's not gay at all.
Your gaydar is broken, dude.
He's just named Lindsay.
Your gaydar is broken like a motherfucker.
Look, Lindsay used to be a man's name.
It doesn't. I didn't say he's gay because his name. I'm saying he's gay because he sucks dick.
I haven't seen
just
that.
Just my opinion. I could be wrong.
I have not seen that video. So
there's enough people saying that he's gay, and if he is, I don't care. Just do your fucking job and support Kennedy. So let's talk about the breaking news CNN had.
Yeah.
They in Syria. So okay, I don't do a lot of like foreign shit.
Yeah, I avoid that mostly too.
It's not a libertarian thing. We're
well, it is. It's just get us out of there. That's
right. We don't really want to involve. We don't think our government should be involved.
Not my problem.
So in Syria, when the president or prime minister or whatever, when he like snuck away to Russia, CNN rolled in. Well, no, so there is a reporter who is going city to city looking for a reporter that's been in jail for 14 years. Keep it up, brother. Good job. I hope you find your friend. Now, let's get to the CNN reporter. What is her name? I should have read this ahead of time. Clarissa Ward. Clarissa.
Clarissa. You don't remember Clarissa Explains It All?
Absolutely not. So she is in Syria, and they are walking through a prison, and she's filming, and she comes across a locked cell.
Yeah.
So what does this dumbass do? She gets the door unlocked.
Oh yeah, what could go wrong?
And they go in, and they find a prisoner. He's been there for we don't know how long.
Yeah.
He was like under the blanket and he was shaking, and they're like, "Oh, sir, we're here to rescue you." He stands up, all kind of fresh looking, nice clean clothes, smooth haircut. He's, "Oh, I've been here for a really long time. Really, thank you for saving me." And he's just trying to get the fuck out of the camera view.
Yeah.
Why? Why did he not want to be in the camera view? Guess who he is?
Was that Assad?
That's the butcher. The butcher. He was the one that tortured all the prisoners.
Ah, okay.
So they released the butcher and let his ass go. Great job, CNN.
Wow.
If you're trying to get ratings that way, it ain't gonna work either. Because I heard they're for sale too. So if anyone wants to gift us either MSN or CNN
or both, there's two of us.
You can do CNN. I'll do MSN, and we'll see who gets the better ratings. I will. Trust me, I got a plan already.
I don't think so.
You got a plan, dude. I will rock that.
I'm just gonna hack it. I'm just gonna hack your servers and divert all your traffic to me.
I got Oliver Chase on my side. He'll come and hack you.
I have a topic that you didn't bring up.
Okay.
Trump, $15 million.
Oh, from
ABC.
Who?
ABC.
Yeah, but the short little
George Stephanopoulos.
Yeah, Stephanopoulos, the Greek dude.
Yeah. So,
he's gonna stack up the cash.
That was like people were raging over this, like, "Oh, Trump's a rapist," and then like you just look at here's the jury form.
Yeah.
No, he's not a rapist.
They played what he said.
So stupid.
And it was just like rapist.
Not only that, he said the jury said that, like, it doesn't get any more clear cut than that.
Go after them all, Trump.
Now again, like, I don't believe there should be a defamation law at all. You should be able to say anything you want.
But it exists. So.
It's here now, so deal with it. Stop fucking being so stupid.
So, just a real quick, this is a really quick story. Fannie Willis, Fannie whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She cannot be part of the Trump prosecutor team. So Trump responded to that. And in beautiful Trump fashion. He's like, well, apparently she pronounced it different than Fannie.
Yeah,
like
Fannie or
something. He goes, no, people, it's Fannie. It's spelled like Fannie, it's Fannie. It's another word for ass.
Well, in England, it means your pussy, which Trump can grab her by, apparently.
Just for the I like Trump because he makes me laugh, and that was funny. If you don't find that funny, you don't know what funny is. It's just saying, man. Oh, where the hell are we? I
got something that nobody has heard anywhere.
We got breaking news.
Breaking news. You heard it here first on Canary in the Cage. So we did a show on honeypots a couple months ago, and I run a honeypot.
Okay.
And just the last 2 days, I've had more activity than I've ever seen before. So someone out there has a botnet that is going nuts, and they're all coming from Khazakstan. So I don't know if it's
Costco.
No, Khazakstan, the country where Borat is from.
Oh, I was thinking. Okay, I got confused.
No,
I thought they were some.
Now I don't know if it's Kazakhstan itself or if it's like China going through them or North Korea going through them or whatever. But be on the lookout. So, any suspicious links, any activity on your network, check the IPs. If it's from Kazakhstan, like something's going on. So be alert on this.
Hey, I say this shit all the time. I'm like, something ain't right here. Maybe something's gonna happen. Kind of like. Going into my story now, guess who got blown the fuck up? It was a general in the Russian army.
Oh, yeah, I saw that video.
He walks out of his apartment, a bike blows up, and he's dead.
That's pretty standard, isn't it?
Unless our CIA did.
Well, normally they get thrown out of windows over there in Russia.
Or planes.
Yeah, but I don't care. Like this.
But no. If our CIA did this, that's bullshit.
Right.
So it's kind of looking like our CIA might have.
I don't know what the evidence for that is or anything, and I just don't give a fuck. Like it's
so different than the pipeline. Months later, I'm pretty much sure we proved we did it.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Which actually, apparently, is going to kill Germany. Germany's collapsing as we speak.
Don't care.
Right, but I'm saying, but there's a reaction to the action. So I'm kind of hoping Putin just kind of like grits his teeth and waits for Trump to get in, and we just come all. But speaking of Trump not getting in, we got the fucking drone still flying over New Jersey, Ohio, and New York.
This is so stupid.
No, I'm gonna finalize this and go. I know, in my opinion, I know what they are. They are aliens from outer space. I am going with that. I've actually set up shit in my front yard that's got alien crash sites. More just kind of welcoming them, because if they're not aliens from outer space. Well, actually, look at that video from this space station orb in your video. No, I'm serious. The fucking orb, it was in Jersey. It was flown by the space station. It was a live feed from NASA. But here's the deal. It's either E.T. and all his homies, or it's our fucking government doing it. I'm not ready to accept our government's going to fake an alien invasion. Watch your video.
What the fuck? This is...
Hey, whatever. I mean, there's a live feed that was on the space station, and an orb flew by, kind of like the orbs that look like in New Jersey. So I don't know.
It's so ridiculous.
But I'm sticking with their aliens, because if not aliens, they are our government.
Oh my god!
And why we're not shooting them down, I don't fucking know.
Because they're the governments. Why would they shoot down their own drones?
Then say something.
Why?
So basically there's some nuclear weapons that are missing. And they're saying that they're searching for, so there was a video put out, and this dude was like, the only reason you would fly drones at night is to be looking for something. You're not going to see anything with the cameras. The light's too dark, so you're going to have to be searching for something.
Who cares?
But there could be nuclear warheads in New Jersey.
No, they're not.
I don't think they would notice. I mean, you could probably blow one off and be like, I don't notice the difference. Sorry, Jersey people. I do love you.
No, they're not.
No, that's why I'm sticking with aliens.
Ridiculous.
I'm not taking the conspiracy approach on this one. Oh wait, am I though? I mean, aliens, government cover up.
Oh my god!
I just want to meet ET, but I am watching a documentary on Netflix of actually, I've watched all the episodes. That are available right now. He's a he's an investigative reporter from here in Vegas, either 8 or 13. I forget which one he was.
Okay.
And he's discussing UFOs, and they went over to Utah. I'm actually going to look this place up. On the I can't say this word because of my speech impediment. Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics.
There you go. There's those on a wall, on a rock in Utah, and they're legit. That word.
Oh God.
I can't say. My brain just doesn't function that way. Too many syllables, or it's weird. But they drew on the wall something that looked like an alien.
Yeah.
And what I found cool about this is he was interviewing another guy, and they were talking about that and talking about aliens in general. And this guy threw a wrench into the whole thing and got me really fucking excited about something.
Yeah.
So he's saying genetically humans could mutate to look like the aliens that we see now. We were monkeys at one point, and we're now not monkeys. So he's saying we can get the bigger eyes, the oval head, and he says they're time travelers.
Yes.
I want time travelers. I want time travelers more than I want fucking aliens.
Do you know what would make us evolve to look like that?
Well, okay, so fish that live in caves, they just their eyes just stop growing. Yeah, they don't have eyes.
Right.
So we do change our DNA.
Right, but I'm saying, do you know what would make us look like that with big eyes and no hair and whatever, all that shit? Like your alien over there.
Yeah. Do you actually have an answer to that, or you asking?
Yeah, I do have an answer.
What's your answer?
Well, what's your answer?
I don't know.
Women would have to start finding that attractive.
Oh, because it's all about women.
They choose the mate. Right? They choose to...
Maybe they will find that attractive. Maybe the bigger...
I don't think so.
On. Oh, hold on.
I mean, green skin, when's the last time you heard a girl...
Well, no. Green skin could be poor lighting. So, women, imagine this in pale or black or brown or red or...
I just don't see it happening.
Any colors of the rainbow. Could you find this attractive? I know you find this attractive. This is the moneymaker. How about this? If we could put like a toupee on him, give him some like Justin Bieber bangs. See? Uh-huh.
I don't think it's happening.
Whole different look now. Yeah, you started that shit. So, no, but I mean, again, I know it's not real, but time travelers, I'm like, that's literally why I put the alien crash thing in my front yard to hope I grab one of these people. He's like, oh, maybe he's friendly. He comes down and we start talking. We start getting into it. He gives me the sports almanac from 24 to 44, and I win. Kind of like the Michael J. Fox thing in that movie. Whatever that movie was.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, because it was like 2 or 3 or 4.
It was in 2.
When you got Biff's sports book, yeah. So since we are in the dark web, we really could have futuristic people. Well, listen, come on back. You're welcome here. I'll feed you. I don't know what you eat, but you can tell me. I'll make it work for you. We'll have a few drinks. We'll talk. We'll do a podcast. All 3 of us. We'll work it out. Hopefully, you still speak English and not some weird language that morphed into whatever it is the fuck we're doing. Oh, Jesus Christ! You cut back on caffeine. Fannie's ass. Emergency. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's just.
Well, I'm done. I got nothing.
So why is Bitcoin going crazy for?
Well, define going crazy.
106,000 per Bitcoin.
Well, now it's back to like 98.
But it was like 30,000 at one point, like 5 years ago.
At the beginning of the year, I think.
Oh, was it the beginning of this year?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So what's going on there is there's this guy named Michael Saylor, okay? And he started this company called MSTR. And what MSTR does is it just owns Bitcoin. Like, it used to be a technology company. They used to do software. And then he changed it to just, we're gonna buy all the Bitcoin. So what he does is, he issues stock in the public market.
Okay.
And people go buy the stock. And then he takes that money and he buys Bitcoin.
Okay.
And then somehow this is supposed to be a profitable business.
Huh. Okay.
And as long as the price of Bitcoin keeps going up, it is. It looks like profitable on paper.
But I mean, isn't Bitcoin kind of been taken over by the government, so it's being manipulated by the government?
Kind of, yeah. And Saylor is one of the guys pushing that. So if you watch his videos or follow him on X, he's like, oh, Bitcoin's going to be the new fiat currency, right? It's going to be controlled by the government, managed by banks. You, the user, are not going to spend Bitcoin. You're going to use our what's called Lightning Network, which is like a layer 2 solution on Bitcoin.
Okay.
And it's essentially a bank card, right? You go and swipe your card, and then the bank decides whether you'll spend your Bitcoin or not. So it's the same system we have now, just with Bitcoin.
Okay.
And there are some advantages to the government doing with Bitcoin, because, for example, right now, if you go to a garage sale or a flea market or what have you, you can pay cash, and nobody knows about that transaction, right?
Right.
But if we're on this Bitcoin system,
well,
you have to pay with the Bitcoin.
I mean, unless the satellites are the black helicopters are
so they're just going to know.
They're going to know then.
Well, they're going to know regardless because you're using Bitcoin.
Okay.
Because it's all transparent.
Well, no, but I think at a garage somebody uses cash because it's like I don't know if you walk.
Well,
I didn't point it out to you. There's a new generator in my garage. It's not new. It's a really fucked up looking old generator, but it's like $1,000 generator, brand new. Bought it for $35 at a garage sale. Government does. Wait, hold on. How does she do that? The government doesn't need to know I bought another generator. So I'm gonna. It's not working right now. I'm charging the battery, but yeah, I might have a generator for $35.
So as long as Bitcoin keeps going up, these goofy ass companies are gonna do well.
Okay.
But if Bitcoin goes down, which actually has gone down the last couple of days, they could just explode. It could be another like 2008 times 100.
Oh.
Like they could explode the whole fucking market.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, the whole crypto thing.
This is why we only deal in Monero because Monero is free, open source, permissionless, trustless. Yeah. It's not about helping the banks. It's about helping you.
All right. So my last story is about the DHS undersecretary. Do you know who that is?
No idea.
James O'Keefe does.
I saw his videos.
Why the fuck do you guys get liquored up at a bar and talk to a stranger about weird shit in the government?
How do they not know yet at this point?
I know. If you're ugly and it's a hot girl, she's not there she's there for nefarious reasons, dude. Or if you're gay and you got a hot dude, it's not real. But by all means, keep doing it because it's hysterical. No, the dude just goes like Biden's checked out. Like he is like they must have really doped him up for this last interview. Because from what the DHS undersecretary was saying, because it's really bad. Like, he can't complete sentences.
Wow.
I mean, like, I can, but, I mean, whatever. Yeah, no, that's pretty fucked up. But, yeah, so I'm glad James O'Keefe is doing his job. He's doing a great job. And keep it up. Oh, in California, I believe, actually, I just heard this today. I wasn't going to talk about it, but it popped up.
State of emergency?
In California for the bird flu.
Which there's no cases of bird flu.
Well, yeah, but there could be.
Oh, there could, yeah, well, there could be, yeah.
Right. I mean, we got to get ahead of this.
That's an emergency.
We don't need another COVID thing, the whole fake shit and making us...
God.
Oh, whatever. I'm not even going to get into the whole fake shit. Vaccines bad for you. All right. I think I'm done talking about the news. What do you got for your special thing?
All right. So I'm going to talk about Jellyfin and Kodi. So I've brought these up before.
Are they country rappers?
No. It's software.
Oh, is that the Jellyfish dude?
No.
Okay.
No. So I brought these up before. Jellyfin is a self-hosted open source media server. And then Kodi is open source software for interacting with TVs. Let's just go right into it. So you really want to get on these systems. You want to get rid of like these Google devices, Amazon devices. You get rid of Netflix. It's all bullshit. They're all spying on you. They can take away your movies at any time. They can raise prices. It's all sorts of fucking ads. They're gonna start doing ads. You're like, I don't want no fucking ads. I just want to watch my movies. Leave me alone.
No, February 1st of 2024, the streaming, all streaming channels.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Yeah. I mean,
so they colluded.
I understand like how broadcast TV needed ads because it was free.
Right.
We're like, but Netflix, you're paying for it. Yeah. So why am I getting ads? Right? Yep. Fuck you. Leave me alone. So Jellyfin is a way to essentially host your own Netflix for yourself. Okay. Oh. So it supports music, movies, TV shows, books, music videos, and also like home video and photos.
So podcasts as well.
It does not do podcasts.
Wouldn't that be a video though?
No. Well, I mean, you can
not a live one.
Right. It's so like podcasts have a slightly different thing where you want to mark things as read, and there's a little weirdness going on there, but. And I think it's on their queue of things to do. But hey, if you're an open source dev, get your ass on there, right? So it can also do live TV as long as you have the hardware. So there's little boxes you can buy, and you plug it into the Jellyfin server, and it can read that box and then show you live TV
from Vegas or from
anywhere.
So you can choose Vegas. Like I watch.
Oh yeah. It's mostly for cable, but I'm pretty sure you can get local networks because they have that device now where it reads the broadcast antenna, right?
Okay.
It can also act as a DVR, so you can tell it, oh hey, Back to the Future is going to be on in 2 hours. I'm not going to be here. Record that for me.
I need advice on how to deal with people from the future.
Yeah.
Because they got time travelers coming. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, that's awesome. Like record shit off TV because sometimes they show rare movies and old TV shows that like you're just not gonna find unless you get them illegally, which you should not do.
Don't do anything illegal.
Don't do that. So it'll automatically retrieve metadata about all your files. So if you have a well organized MP3 collection, it's gonna go out and get all the album art and track info and lyrics and like all that shit is gonna store it for you.
Huh.
So then when you're playing it in your car, right, like it can print the lyrics on the screen and you can sing along, right?
No, do not look at any electronic device you're driving your car. It is illegal.
But it'll grab everything about the movie, like who's the director, who's the actors, the full cast and crew, and then you can search that data. So like you can say, oh, I just watched Back to the Future. Show me other movies that were directed by the same director.
Oh, nice.
Right? Or show me other movies with Michael J. Fox. Right? You can do all that crazy shit.
I heard about he's making martinis now.
Shaken or stirred?
Just shaken.
And you can also set it to be public, so that if you're in a hotel somewhere, you can access your media collection from the hotel.
Nice.
And watch it yourself without. As long as you have the upload bandwidth, right? Because you're uploading a movie, right? It has clients for all operating systems like Windows, Linux, Mac, everything. It's got mobile for the clients, so you can hook it up to your car, watch movies, listen to your music, all that shit.
Don't watch movies in
not while driving. Just do it in a drive-in or something. What else? You can have it for multiple users. So like you can have. Ron's account, and then you can have your wife's account, and then you can each have your own set of favorite movies, right? And then it'll keep the status of your user. So, for example,
nice.
I've watched half of Back to the Future, but I have to get up and go, so I pause it, and then I come back. Now that's Now it saves my spot in the movie, so I can resume watching it.
Okay.
And it'll run on a single board PC. So I'm running on my late potato.
Really?
And it takes care of everything. Like it's a little straining on the late potato, but a Raspberry Pi will run it no problem at all.
Wow. Okay.
So you don't need, you only got to buy one of those $50 devices.
Cut the cord.
Yeah. And the other thing is it supports plugins. So I want to say about 50 user-made plugins in the community. And it just like different types of metadata, or different ways to search, or different ways that the software can look. Check out the plugins and see what's good for you. And before I get into Kodi, we're going to do the Monero challenge.
Okay.
So I want you guys to tell me what your favorite movie is that's not in the IMDb top 100. So go to IMDb top 100 and tell me your favorite movie that's not on that list.
So I won't say the name of the movie. But
I already know your favorite. I already know. It's Roadhouse.
Well, no. Okay. Oh, no. No.
Roadhouse is not in the top 100.
And it should be.
It's not.
I need to call IMDb.
And I actually don't know, because I just thought of this now. So I didn't have time to look and see what my favorite movie, but I will put it in the chat room.
Okay. No, I was thinking the other movie that you actually gave me a copy of.
I did not give you a copy of any movies.
No, you went to the thrift store and you bought the DVD.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
gave me the copy of it. Oh, yeah, all legal.
Yeah.
Don't want the IRS coming after me for like 50 cents because I got a movie.
What was that? Was that the rare one?
Hollywood Nights.
Oh, okay, Hollywood Nights.
It's not going to be in the top 100.
Yeah, that's not even
But
close.
that cannot be used as an answer now because I went ahead and destroyed that.
It's Roadhouse. It's Roadhouse.
Well, Roadhouse is... I'm surprised Roadhouse should...
no, it's not. I mean, there's 100 movies,
Well, but they go back to Casablanca.
Of course, that's number 5 or something.
Really?
That's a great movie. Are you kidding me? It's one of the best movies of all time.
Okay.
Go watch it. Have you ever seen it?
I believe so.
God damn it, dude. Go watch it.
Is it black and white?
Yes.
Subtitles?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's talk about Kodi. So Kodi is what you hook up to your TV. And that's going to replace your Chromecast, Roku, Fire Stick, all that bullshit. That shit's spying on you. It slows you down on purpose. I know, because I used to have Chromecasts. And that motherfucker, I needed to reboot it like once per day at least.
Really?
Yeah, because it just slows you down. It locks itself up. It's so fucking stupid. It's terrible. So Kodi can actually interact with the Jellyfin server. So Kodi has Jellyfin plugin, and Jellyfin has a Kodi plugin. And those plugins talk to each other.
Oh, nice.
So you can go onto your TV Kodi box and access your Jellyfin shit and like search through it, do all the searching and browsing and all that shit. And with the Kodi on a single board PC, you can bring it with you to that hotel that I was talking about.
Nice.
Right? So now you hook it into the hotel's TV, and it talks to your home Jellyfin server, and you got your whole library right there in the hotel.
Oh, that's actually nice.
Yeah. So Kodi can also do the same movie, time syncing where. So let's say you have 2 TVs in your house, or 5 TVs, whatever it is, right? You can start a movie on the bedroom TV, pause it, and then go to your living room and resume the movie at the same place.
Oh, that's just magic.
It's great, yeah. And I know your Chromecast can do that, but this is open source, self-hosted.
No, yeah.
You wouldn't think they thought of that, but they thought of it.
Sweet.
It's got add-ons for things like YouTube, Twitch. It might be a Rumble add-on.
Oh, so you pick a device that doesn't spy on you, and you use that to access the device that does spy on you.
Well, I mean, if you want to watch your YouTubes, what else? What's your options, right?
To get spied on.
But it's great because it's all in one place, right?
Yeah,
I take it. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with this movie. Let's see what's on YouTube. I'm not YouTube. Let's go on Twitch, right? You can do all this stuff from one box. It can also play games. So it has game emulators for pretty much every system that's earlier than 10, 20 years ago. No, because you're not gonna run your Xbox games on there, right?
Space Invaders and the ball thing. And
it's got that. It's got that for sure. It's got Super Nintendo.
Pong. Sorry.
It's got an N64 emulator. So if you have all your ROMs backed up, which you should, you can put those on your network. And you can say, hey, Kodi, I want to play Super Nintendo.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay.
I'm playing Super Nintendo, right? So now there's a very, very beta version of Steam on there. So Steam is the online platform for PC games.
Oh, not for gay people? Like it's Steam Bath?
No. Okay. So you do have to do a lot of manual work here because it's super beta, like I said. But people have reported that they got their Steam library working on their Kodi.
Nice.
So like I'm done playing Super Nintendo. Nothing's on YouTube. Well, let me see what's on my Steam. Oh, a new game just came out on Steam. Boom, add it, play it, all on the same device.
I love it.
It's got Bluetooth support for your controllers, so you can. I use a PlayStation controller, PlayStation 4 controller. You can do Xbox controllers. It can do plugged-in controllers. You can do keyboard and mouse. You can do literally anything you want. It also, if your device has an IR sensor, it can use your TV remote. So you can point your TV remote at it and tell it to go into program mode, and then it'll learn the buttons and all that shit, and then boom, start doing it like that. Again, they run on the single board PCs. I run them on my late potatoes, so I have one on each TV. And there's actually, so this is the great part. There's two specially designed Linux operating systems that all they do is run Kodi for you.
Oh.
So instead of like doing your own install and then installing Kodi and keeping it up to date and all that bullshit, you just install one of these operating systems and it's got everything you need already done.
And by the way, use fucking Linux. Stop using Microsoft.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't start.
So the two operating systems are LibreElec and CoreElec.
Okay.
Now there are slight differences. So LibreElec is kind of more stable. So there's gonna be less bugs, less random nonsense that happens, and you got to reboot. And I have to reboot maybe once a week or whatever, because I use the other one, CoreElec.
Okay.
So the downside to LibreElec is that there's less hardware support. So it does not work on the late potato.
Okay.
So, but it will work on a Raspberry Pi. So if you're running on Raspberry Pis, maybe you get LibreElec and be more stable.
So for you who haven't watched this show on a regular basis, this is actually stuff he's shown us before.
Yeah.
The Raspberry Pi, potato.
Well, I showed you the devices, yeah. Go back to that.
But you watch other episodes, it'll make sense to you.
And then, so I run CoreElec, which is a little bit less stable. There's bugs every once in a while, but it has a lot more hardware support. So, like, I run late potatoes, and they support CoreElec, so that's what I put on mine. Just look up what your device is, and if it supports one or the other, and decide what you want to go with. So yeah, it's like start investing in this stuff, right? Like these are $50 each per single board PC for the late potato. You can have a whole media system for less than $200.
Yeah, and you get a solar generator, so when the power goes out forever,
exactly.
When China takes out our power grid, you can watch these movies. I'm just saying.
And there you go. So that's
a couple of things that popped in my head. TikTok is supposed to be over January 19th.
Oh, right. Okay.
But they're suing. They're in the Supreme Court right now.
Yeah.
And it's driving me fucking crazy. And it's fucking Brian. I only can listen to Brian Kilmeade because I drive an old vehicle and I have to listen to him. He's the only station we have here. He's like, they need to go away. They're spying on us. Fuck you. So is YouTube. So is Google.
Right.
So is everything. Ban it all or ban nothing.
Free speech.
And it wasn't Jelly Roll was the guy I was thinking of. Who's the tattoo?
Okay.
He's a rapper that went country.
Yeah.
And then, the other thing. Oh, I know. So you know how when J.D. Vance did his debate, and he kept doing that, looking at the camera and smiling thing, I finally figured out who he reminded me of.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with 70s TV?
A little bit.
Three's Company?
Yeah.
Mr. Roper. That motherfucker broke the fourth wall all the time. Huh. He would say something funny to somebody.
See, I was a Furley guy.
Okay, yeah, but not. You have to be.
Yeah.
But him breaking the fourth wall, you gotta love when he does that. So he would say something, and he would look at the camera and smile. And I'm like, oh my God, because I actually saw it on a meme. I'm like, that's J.D. Vance.
That was kind of an Eddie Murphy thing. Like Eddie Murphy made that his thing in the 80s.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in every movie. Like he would do that look.
Oh yeah, they did that laugh. I had a buddy of mine who he was a black guy, but he could do the Eddie Murphy laugh like almost perfect. It was great. It sucks. I found out he died just a couple of years ago.
Eddie Murphy died?
No, my friend.
No, okay.
So my friend was.
He looks like he's 30 still.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? What is this guy doing?
It's they're stealing the DNA out of babies. the 300,000 kids who are missing, they're stealing their DNA and injecting it into him and anybody else who still looks good at that age. No, my friend was I'm not gonna say his name, but it was Marvin. You would never know. But he had forearms like people's legs. So one of his tricks was he had the Eddie Murphy laugh, so he was a smart ass. He was funny as fuck. So he would challenge somebody and they get all mad. He'd be like, "Oh, you want to go outside and fight?" And as he always wear long sleeves, he would just start folding up his sleeves to expose his forearms. And he's like, "You do realize we're gonna walk outside, and I'm gonna beat you so bad you're gonna be in an ambulance in about 20 minutes." And everybody always backed down. I think it was the forearms, not really the ambulance strap. But I was just, it was a funny story because I miss him. So. All right, so I'm going to do my thingy. We have a request for me to do electrical repair.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to start on the maintenance and then we go to repair another day. Because I think it's better to do maintenance first. Because if you do your maintenance properly, you'll fix the problem. You'll find the problem and fix it too. So the first thing you really should, I don't know if you invest in this. Or if you buy, I sick as if you rent them, the Flir, F-L-I-R, Flir. It's a manufacturer of some kind of electronic tools. They make an infrared camera. Now, you can also get these on your cell phone. I'm not sure how good they are on the cell phone, but an IR camera that's good quality is amazing. And what you would do with that is you would scan all your electrical devices. So your breaker panel and go to your outlet, your wall switches. And if you see bright red, you got a fucking problem. It may not be a fire today or tomorrow, but it will be a fire soon. So you want to scan all your electrical devices. It'll show you if you have a problem. And the reality is it's a simple fix. Turn the breaker off. Reset that wire on the port, on the screw. So, because what's happening is it's not set on the screw properly, whether it be on the breaker, an outlet, or a switch, and it generates heat because the electricity kind of jumps. And if the wire's not seated properly, you'll get that, but that'll show you up. So you got that. So you also want to inspect all your appliances. You want to check your stove, your fridge, your microwave. Just make sure that they're functioning properly. Make sure the seals are good. So you can kind of like keep your energy bills down. Carbon dioxide and smoke detectors. Might as well throw this in there now. I'm going to ask you when the last time you changed your battery is. You're probably going to have to stummer and stamble, kind of like try to figure out what it was.
I disconnect that shit.
No, I know. We do not recommend you disconnect any life safety devices from connecting the cage. So honestly, I would go to the store, buy a brand new one, buy it with a lithium battery. It's 10 years. Put it up, forget about it. In 10 years, put a note on your phone to give you a thing to buy a new one. They're just nice. And a lot of cities, you got to put carbon dioxide detectors up, like in rentals, even though you have no natural gas in your unit or in your house. So here's the thing. If you don't have natural gas in your house, you don't need a carbon dioxide detector. But if you do have natural gas in your house, get the combo unit. And then and if it goes off, and if it's a beep like every minute, it's a battery. If it beep, 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 get the fuck out of your house, go to the fire department. No. When I was training for an EMT, a whole family came in with carbon dioxide poisoning. And I'm like, oh, dude, I may have told this before. I go, hey, dude, you can have a carbon dioxide detector in your house. Yeah. He goes, oh, we have one. I go, did it not go off? He goes, no, about a week ago it kept going off, so I took the battery out.
Like, what?
Don't take the fucking battery out of it. But also call the fire department, the gas company. They'll come out and help you out. You want to inspect your wiring. And if you're already done some electrical work, you might be able to answer this. Find out what your wiring is. Is it solid copper? Is it stranded copper? Is it aluminum? If it's aluminum, learn how to pull wire. Get that wire out, get fucking copper wire in there. If it's cloth wire, because I actually have had a house that had cloth wire in it, get that shit out of your house right now. Because that cloth will catch on fire. So, yeah. Oh, damn it, I forgot my little... I didn't bring them in. Damn it. I had little toys I was going to bring in.
Butt plug?
Yeah. I was going to show how to insert it into you.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be like this. I don't want to see it. So there's a little device that you can, it's a little thing you can plug into your outlets, and it'll tell you if the outlet is properly wired, and that does help out a lot.
Huh. Do you know the name of that? I'm going to put it on the...
I can show you a picture of it.
Okay.
It's just an outlet tester.
Yeah, it'll be on the website.
It's called Outlet Tester.
Okay.
So you plug that in, it'll kind of tell you what's going on, if it's properly wired, if it's not. I think that might detect a broken neutral. If you come across a broken neutral and you don't know a lot about electricity, stop, pick up the phone, call an electrician, have them come and get it. Because electricity works in a circle. And if you have a broken neutral, it can actually activate power onto the neutral side as well. So you'll have 120 on both sides of and it can blow shit up, like your TV or your appliances. So, but you want to call an electrician for that because that gets a little bit more dangerous. So you want to know what kind of wiring you have in your house. You can almost guess based on when your house was built. and the county codes. So, testing the electrical outlets, that's the little device you plug in there. It's pretty simple. The electrical panel, basically, you can scan that with the IR camera. Surge protectors, just use them. I mean, if your lightning strike, it protects shit, but
yeah,
they're just good to have.
Actually, I should do that. You know what? I'm going to put that down because that's very important for computers.
Yeah,
you need specialized ones for computers.
Yeah. Well, you should actually, with computers, you should have the battery backup.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, check your switches. Again, that's more of just the IR scan. Circuit breakers, the IR scan, I'll show you that as well. Understand the color of wires. It's pretty simple, red and black. Usually power wires, white and sometimes gray, though I've never seen it, could be the common wires. Orange and red means, red. Orange means it's a wire, it's an outlet that's either controlled by a switch, because you know when you have the switch and the lamp comes on, that's an orange wire. Or you can also use orange wire in a three-way switch. A three-way switch is 2 switches and a light fixture. That's 3. That's usually the traveler wire. So you probably don't want to delve into the three-way switch unless you got YouTube. So go ahead and do it. You can actually solve some problems with that. What else? GFIs. So GFIs are really good. You can either have a GFI breaker in your panel, or you have GFI outlets in your kitchen and the bathrooms. It's GFCI now. It's ground fault circuit interrupter. Basically, if you're within 6 feet of a water source, you either want a GFI outlet or you want a GFI breaker. Now, in your kitchen bathrooms, you only have one outlet. In your kitchen, you can install one GFI.
Oh, that's the thing with the little button.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the rest of the outlets you put on the load downstream from that GFI is protected by that GFI. There's a couple different ways you can do it. A GFI is like $12. A switch is like $6. Just buy the GFI. Inspect extension cords. We all learned to do fucking extension cords like around this. It really kind of messes them up. So just inspect your extension cords on a regular basis. Oh, you can also test your GFIs. So to test your GFI, you hit the test button.
Yeah.
And then you hear a click, you hit the reset button, it's good. And then upgrade the wire. If you got bad wiring, upgrade it. So there's a lot of stuff we can talk about with electricity. I kind of just want to hit the basics right now, and maybe we go a little bit more into detail. So you see we got, I think that's everything actually. Electricity is, that's what I want to say. If your breaker panel is not marked properly, take a Saturday, get your wife, your better half, your whatever, and shut one breaker off, find out what's not working, write it down. Turn that one back on, turn the next one off, find out what's not working, shut it down. And then find out what it is and write it down. And then that way you can have somewhat of at least a loose description of what breakers feed what. So, and I do recommend shut the breaker off when you work with electricity. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the situation. But I've done electrical work for like forever. My arm has gone numb one time though.
Yeah.
No, I was working on a dryer. And I didn't realize with the bus bars, with the power wires come into it and connect to that, it hit my hand and like literally made my arm go numb for a while. Arc flashes, you probably won't get into that in home maintenance, but I've seen guys go blind, like lose their sight for like a day with an arc flash. They can be pretty nasty, or can kill you too. But more than likely, it's not it's the amps that kill you.
Yeah.
So if you're working on wires that has no draw on it, you're less likely to get seriously injured, especially if it's 120 or 110, 120. It flashed in my head the Mr. Mom thing from Dustin Hoffman movie. It's like, it's 110, 120, 130. It's like 150. He didn't know what he was doing. He was trying to act tough. It was funny though. It's Dustin Hoffman. You gotta love that guy. So that's basically the basics of electricity. That's your maintenance. If you do your maintenance properly, you probably won't have any problems. Electricity is pretty standard. I mean, it's just it's not something that's heavy into maintenance. So if you just do it every once a year, once every 6 months, you might go trouble-free electricity. Oh, and if a breaker does trip, 2 things. one, don't try and reset it until you figure out why it tripped. That's kind of important. Because that's where an arc flash can kind of get you at. Don't ever look at the breaker when you're resetting it. You just look away. And if it is tripped, because a breaker's got 3 positions. It's got off, tripped, and on. Obviously, on is to the right, off is to the left, tripped is in the middle. But to reset that breaker, you got to turn it all the way off and then turn it back on. It's pretty simple. But don't look at it and try to figure out why it tripped before you do that. I think that's it. I am done.
Cool.
So, all right, good night, everybody, and have a nice Christmas, because we will not do the next one until after Christmas.
Yeah, it'll be
Christmas
the day
Wednesday.
after. Yeah.
So, ho, ho, ho. Have a good night, everybody.
See you next week.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining us at the Canary in the Cage podcast.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us to help build the community.
You can find us at Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app, and even on the dark web at I2P.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.